Who are you in terms of your name and your title to the organization?
Hi, my name's Kit Cummings, founder and president of the Power of Peace Project, which is a nonprofit 501c3. The Power of Peace Project interrupts and redirects young people who are on a dangerous course and sets them firmly on the pathway to extraordinary dreams. The Power of Peace Project operates in a number of different places. Obviously, schools are our wheelhouse as we're trying to prevent kids from really just failing, dropping out. Kids are, when they don't get their diploma, their chances of going to prison skyrocket. And so we have a real presence in the schools, but especially the schools that are dealing with gang violence, incarceration, and it's the more dangerous communities that are underserved and have less programs. We also operate in juvenile detention facilities, working through the Cobb County Jail as well, and other counties outside of Atlanta. And then now we're starting to operate in the courtrooms as we're working with the juvenile courts, and we're, like I said, interrupting and redirecting these kids once they get into their first big trouble. We've got diversion programs to help those kids get a second chance and get back in school and see if they can really just dream big dreams, and then we give them the tools to achieve that. The Power Peace Project began in 2010 at the toughest and most dangerous maximum security prison in the state of Georgia. I met with about 12 men on Tuesdays, and we would dream, and we caught a crazy dream, and those men started to believe that they could bring peace to this prison that was at the bottom of the list in the state of Georgia out of 30 prisons. And magic happened. And as we began to create what would become the Power of Peace Project, other inmates began to see, as the original 12 started to see if they could live nonviolently for just 40 days at a time. And a movement started at that prison, and it became so peaceful that in 2011 it won Institution of the Year that year in the state of Georgia, literally going from worst to first. The reason I think you should care about this work is because it affects your community whether you're aware of it or not. Just in Metro Atlanta, we've got over 50,000 known gang members, and younger kids are getting caught up in this dangerous world, and they're flowing into a system that's broken. The U.S. prison industrial complex is broken, and it's a system that's built to fail, and it's a repeat customer model. And for the first time in our nation's history, half of the prison population in America are 25 years old or less. And so these kids, they're going inside and they're learning to be better criminals, and then they're being released on the streets and they're coming to our communities. And so those that are really just worried and even complaining about the state of affairs with our kids and the danger and the violence surrounding our neighborhoods, that's why we need to care, because we've got to prevent these young people from getting caught up in the gang life and going away to prison. And if we can prevent that and keep them in school, making the grades, getting that diploma, learning a trade, going to college, just dreaming big dreams, then we really can change this thing. But if we lose this generation, our communities are going to suffer. That's why we all need to pull together. As the kids in our program say, hope is the new dope. I'm Kit Cummings with the Power Peace Project.